are genuinely a fan of the books and the game and everything, apparently on set, you know more than anyone else.
I wouldn't necessarily say anyone else, but I'm a big fan.
Yes.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So do you correct people?
I don't necessarily... I am effusive about getting the... being loyal to the source material. Let's put it that way.
OK. Yeah. So, yes, you do. You do fly your nerd flag with pride.
Yes.
Now, one of your hobbies, and he's got a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen, one of your hobbies is you paint...
Makes me sound weird.
Well, you do have more hobbies than the average man, I'd say. But you paint... Is it World of Warcraft?
Warhammer.
Warhammer, I'm a fool.
Yep. It's Warhammer, Greg.
OK, Warhammer. So what... So you paint by hand?
Yes, yeah.
Does everyone do that, or can you buy them already
no,
painted?
you have to paint them, but it's just how much effort you put into it.
And you put a lot of effort.
There's the painting, modelling side of the hobby, and then there's the gaming side of the hobby.
OK. And when you paint them, what do you do with them then, Henry?
Then you put them together in little armies and you fight against someone else's army. It is fun.
Oh,
I mean,
very
it sounds
fun.
ridiculous, but it is
Yeah,
fun.
no, toys, very good fun. Do you invite people over?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK.
Can I come over and play?
You can.
Absolutely. It sounds amazing. Yeah.
Guga and Zendaya are going, yeah, don't ask us. Please don't ask us. Now, Zendaya,
Yes.
you're... I mean, not at all, but you have an old-school hobby.
Yes.
So you knit, but you do more than knit.
I tried to start a new hobby while we were shooting Spider-Man. I got one of those, I don't know if you guys have them, but they're like little rugs that you can make, and you basically, yarn by yarn, you attach the thing and color coordinates to, like, a thing. I chose puppies.
OK.
And I got about, like, 4 squares in, and I was like, I'm done with this. This is too tedious for me. So I got, like, a little corner of a rug, but that's about it.
But who taught you to knit?
My mom taught me to knit. All I can do is scarf, so I'm not like, you know, I can't get you I can't give you a sweater or like a vest or anything, but I get you a nice, thick, warm scarf, which is what I made for everybody.
OK.
They're really good.
I mean, I loved it as a pastime. I usually like little tedious activities, things I can keep my brain, keep your brain occupied, and I just made everyone scarves because I couldn't. I was like, what am I gonna get everybody for Christmas? And I was like, I'll just make them some scarves. That's what I'm doing all day.
Yeah,
Like them or not?
We'd be doing, like, the most intense fight scenes on set, and you used to come to set to watch quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd be there, I'd come and have blood all over my face, I've been fighting the goblin, and I'd turn around and you'd just be there knitting. How's your day going? Yeah, it's good, yeah. Amazing.
And now, Tom, you claim this isn't a nerdy hobby. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm puzzling.
He's puzzling, Henry. Puzzling. So it's a jigsaw.
It's a jigsaw. During lockdown, we just really got into puzzles. And I live with 5 of my friends, and, we would kind of... Every now and then, you'd find someone sitting at the table, and then every evening we'd all end up there and we'd be puzzling.
Wow. OK. Not many readers in your house, I see.
No. And unfortunately, that back wall... At some point, I had done... I've been making these Spider-Man movies and people give me gifts and dolls. That back wall had become, like, an entire shrine to my career. So you could see one Spider-Man, he made the cut. He's still there.
Yeah.
But the rest had to go because it was... Spider-Man was starting to haunt me a little bit.
I don't want to pry, but I saw this picture earlier.
Right.
What's that?
Let me take these glasses off so I can see. Oh, do you know what that is?
I think I do.
Next question.
What is it?
Do you know what? I don't know.
OK, we'll draw there. Weirdly, Taylor and Eddie, you have worked together.
We have.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It was a decade ago.
I once died in his arms in a screen test for Les Mis.
Oh, wow. I did not know this.
Yeah,
I did not know this.
There's a lot that people don't know about this story. Basically, I was auditioning for 2 roles in Les Mis, and I'd done a few auditions and gone to New York and whatever, and I think it had been established that I had more of a look of Cosette, but I had the range vocally of Eponine. So it was established that, like, I was there for a good time, not a long time. I wasn't gonna get this role. But they were like, do you want to come to London for one last screen test and you'll get to screen test with Eddie Redmayne? I'm like, this seems like an experience I want to have in my life. You're like one of my favorite actors. You're so ridiculously talented. And I was like, so, yeah, I'll go to London. Like,
Yes, indeed.
so I get there, and they're like, okay, so we really want to like make you look like Eponine. We're gonna try to do. It's the, you know, she wasn't like loaded. She had brown teeth. You know, like she didn't have a lot of money, so.
A 19th century street urchin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to say it in a way that makes sense, but.
She didn't floss.
Exactly. So they were like, we're actually gonna paint your teeth brown for this. And I'm like, so you're gonna do that after I meet Eddie Redmayne, right? That's not something you do before. I get to meet people and then you do the brown teeth. They're like, no, it's this is just everybody's gonna meet you with the brown teeth, and we're gonna like do like big circles under your eyes, like you're near death. And I was like, this has immediately become a nightmare for me. And so then I had, you know, you were so nice, but I think when I met you, I was like, so nice.
What was hilarious was, you know, as you walked in as a 19th century French street urchin. And I was not expecting that, but my overwhelming memory of it, Taylor, was I'd just been to Pizza Express beforehand, and I'd had some garlic dough balls. Oh, no. I thought we were going to be singing opposite each other, you know, but they had us. Also, it was so weird, because Taylor was dressed fully as Eponine, and I was, like, in my tracksuit. And they had us on the floor, like, singing sweet nothings into each other, and all I knew is I just had garlic bread.
And I had brown teeth, so we're just
It was one of these, it was like trying to show emotion whilst at the same time not to punish you.
You were weeping, and I just thought it was because of how I looked. You felt so bad. You're like, I have to be close to her right now. This is, yeah.
Oh, this was not the method, no?
No.
It's nice to hear we were both struggling in that moment.
Exactly. It was a beautiful audition.
Nina and Norton, you've worked together a few times, haven't you?
Couple of times.
Love Actually.
Love Actually, when we didn't actually meet each other
No,
at all.
we
No,
didn't.
you were in different seats.
No, we didn't meet anyone, really, in Love Actually.
No.
And The Debt
Oh, my God.
with
That's right.
some other people who I can't remember.
Yeah.
I should just say I was in The Debt.
With Josh.
You were very good at it. Yeah.
Are you in The Debt?
Yeah. BAFTA nominated.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It was
we
a long
were all
time
in
ago.
Love Actually.
It's another load of people I've never met.
It was many decades ago.
It was 20 years ago.
Yeah, decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, it's a bit like Jodie in kind of coming back to Doctor Who. You can relax and enjoy it.
Yes.
Because first album must be quite stressful. So presumably, is this one was more fun? Was it?
I definitely had more fun. I think with the first one, I was like trying so hard not to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And then this time I felt a little more like, you know, see how it goes. No, I had a lot more fun making this one. Yeah, I felt a lot like freer making.
And once it was announced you were on the show, my Twitter feed obviously became very, very busy with tweets from people like them. And so
just for Harry, there was nobody else. Hacking on the feed, nobody.
I mean, obviously, there were a lot for you guys, but quite insistent. Because there's things like So everyone wanted me to ask you about the island of Eroda. This is
You never asked me about the island. I'm a geographer.
Very similar to North Korea, actually, in a lot of ways.
So what is the island of Eroda? How do they know that it's got anything to do with you?
So, the Island of Eroda is a fictional island.
Gotcha.
We got some budget for this album campaign, so we made an island, and it's from the music video for that song, which is called Adore You, and Eroda is adore backwards.
Got it.
You like that? Then yeah.
They made an island.
They made an island.
I mean, you know.
That's
sure.
An album's one thing.
That is
I
right,
brought out my new island. That's something else. Was Love actually on this Christmas? Presumably it was.
It must have been somewhere.
Yeah.
Here it's a big deal. In America, it's an even bigger deal.
Is it?
It's, I mean, massive. Did I hear a yes? Yeah, right. No, it's very popular here, but in America, it's like a serious business. I've been asked in America if I've ever done anything else. I do genuinely.
Pointy ears, big.
Yeah.
Hello.
This lovely couple came up to me at, I can't remember which American airport, and said, we really loved you in Love Actually. It was amazing. It's one of our favourite films. Have you ever done anything else? I was like, why, you little?
One of the things that's come up in discussions about Friends over the years is learning lines is not
That's
something...
kind of like theatre.
Yeah, but you're not that keen on learning lines.
Oh, you're right. You get to do it again if you don't know your lines. But yes, I didn't always have an easy time remembering my lines on Friends.
So you would well, I suppose cheat. Is it cheating?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where would you put your lines?
Well, okay, so the writers would sometimes give you new scripts right on the spot or right before, and sometimes I also didn't prepare as much as I should have. So I would put my lines either in the fruit bowl sometimes in the sink. I'd just be sitting there, and then you'd go to the sink and pretend to wash and look a couple of pages in. And one time in particular, I had something large to say. It was like I would call it like a paragraph, or like a 2-incher. That sounds weird. Anyway, yes, and Matt LeBlanc didn't tell me, obviously. It was a prank on me, and he took I didn't know it at all. And he took the piece of paper that I had in the fruit bowl, and I was like getting an apple. and I don't, do you say winged it? Whatever the word is, I did. And I think it worked out, but it was not okay.
But did he confess?
Yeah, on the Friends reunion.
Oh, not till then?
That's when I learned it.
Wow, that's a long time to keep that secret.
Yeah.